Thank you for tapping in today as I give you tea on real estate investing. I get asked this question all the time. How much money, Verna, do I really need to invest in real estate? There really isn't a right or wrong answer. It's all about what you want to do as an investor. Do you need money to invest in real estate? Yes. Do you need your money? Not always. And do I need a lot of money? No, you don't. So many people spend years waiting until they have enough money. And the question is, what is enough money? 5,000, 10,000, $100,000. The reality is that people with money still fail if they don't have knowledge, systems, and a plan in place. So, no matter how much money you have, it's all about what you're going to do with it. So, I'm going to break down some actual real estate investing things that people do and how much money is associated with it. Then you can decide, hey, if I have this money, is this the avenue that I need to go? Let's talk a little bit more about it. Different strategies require different amounts of money. So let's break it down. As I mentioned, it truly depends on what you want to do. We have wholesaling. Wholesaling between $0 to $1,000 is really about marketing, gas, which I know is high now, and contract and paperwork. House hacking. I've done this for years. 3 to 5% down. You can get an FHA loan. You live on one side and you got your tenant living on the other. Buy and hold rentals. I've been doing this for years. Now it's typically 15 to 25% down the cost of closing and any type of repairs. Then we have house flipping. It usually requires, access to funding, private lenders, partnering with someone, hard money lenders, and taking care of the actual flip. So it all depends on what type of money you have to start off with. Some people pivot. You might start off wholesaling to bring up your cash reserves, then turn around and buy and hold. Or someone might flip to get large sums of money, then buy and hold. It's all about what strategy you want to do and how much money you have to put in. Money isn't the only resource. You can bring other things to the table. Time. Can you hustle? Do you have some knowledge? Are you a contractor or got contractor relationships? Do you do social media marketing? A person who finds a great deal is often more valuable than the person with the money because you're making this connection. You can make that person some money. You can lay down a deal or a plan to say, hey, I have this great deal. You have the knowledge. Can we partner up? Or I have the deal and the knowledge and you got the money. Can we partner up to make this happen? There are so many ways and things that you can do to make money and get your foot in the door with real estate investing. I've had some of my contractors that reach out to me that are on a job and they come across a house that might, I buy a lot of distressed properties. The house can be distressed or something's going on with it. They send me the address. If I follow up and come through, I have paid my contractors, a few that have given me these deals, they've gotten paid off of it, a finder's fee. There have been students that have come to me and they said, hey, I have this great deal, but I really need a partner. I've actually taken action on some and partnered up and we made money. So there are so many avenues and ways that you can get your foot into the door. Especially if you're a hustler. If you're a hustler and you can get out there and find these deals and make them happen, you can partner with people that have money. Where the money comes from. A lot of beginners don't know that they have these options that they can use that's right at your fingertips. Savings, HELOC, private lenders, hard money lenders, partnerships with people, subject to deals, DSCR loans. I've talked about that in previous posts. Go check it out. And I have a great lender that does DSCR loans also. You can use your self-directed IRA. I talk about this all the time that there are so many things. If you don't have that cash right there in your purse that you can go out and use right now. Look, these are things, these are people. I've partnered up with other folks. I've actually had family members when I first started out that was a little on shaky ground, but they believed in me enough to actually lend me the money. And I came through with the deal, paid them back. And it's like you start setting up that, hey, I'm trustworthy. I can do this. That's how partnerships are formed. You never know. But these things that I just listed, those are things right there at your fingertips that you can possibly use or look into if you need some money to invest. Start where you are. If you have $500, take a course. You need to be learning and networking, getting yourself in conferences. $5,000, you can do wholesaling, partnership deals. $15,000 to $25,000, that's a good down payment on a property in some potential areas. And if you have $50,000, you have the capability to do so many strategies. I've even seen people that have been investing in real estate for so long, when they come around that, hey, I have a lot of cash, they become hard money lenders for other investors. So start where you are. Understand that everybody, when I started, I didn't have a bunch of cash. I was fresh out of college when I bought my first property, used my bonus money on my job to buy my first property and my first duplex. So start where you are, but just start and just know that there is an avenue that you can take into real estate investing. So let me ask you this. How much money do you think you need to buy your first property? What's stopping you from getting started today? Are you lacking money or lacking a plan? Look, don't let a lack of money become an excuse. Focus on increasing your knowledge, building relationships, and learning how to find good deals. When I first purchased my property, I did not know what I was doing, but I started putting myself in rooms and around people with the same interest in real estate investing. And you can do the same. Don't get discouraged because you don't have enough money. Get motivated to take action. The investors who win aren't always the ones with the most money. They're always the ones who take action. I'm V with Black Girl's Guide to Real Estate Investing, putting this information out so you can be a smart and better investor. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next Tuesday where we sip the tea, learn the game, and protect the bag.